Hey y'all, welcome back. So this is going to be the final video for the Generation 3 Winter Ponies. After this video, I will be taking a little break from the pony series, and it will start up again in February with the Valentine ponies, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. I also wanted to mention that I am going back to college this week, and I may not be able to post videos as frequently as I have been, but I'm gonna try my best to stay on top of things. Starting out this video, we've got Graceful Glimmer, and she's not exclusively a winter pony, but from what little information I could find on her online and on my little wiki, she seems to be marketed as a snow princess. So I decided I might as well group her in with the other winter ponies. As you can tell, the doll has a lot of accessories, so that took this drawing a bit longer to do than the others. You'll see that I put her tiara and dress and stuff on a separate layer from the rest of her body, and that was because I wasn't sure at the time whether or not I wanted to save two different versions of this drawing, one with her accessories and one without them. I ended up saving one version where she's just not wearing her skirt so we can see her cutie mark. I did take some liberties when designing her tiara and necklace because I couldn't find any high quality photos of her doll online, but I decided to give them a more snowflake look than I believe the original doll had. Also, I took that pink spot thing you can see on the doll's tiara and turned it into a little snowflake earring thing. I made her hairstyle very simple so as to not distract from all the details in her outfit. For a lot of the tiny details in her jewelry, I used the preserve opacity option on that layer and drew the shading and highlights right on top. I think it's much easier to try and do tiny details like that all on one layer rather than try to split it all up into different layers of line work, color, and shading layers. As you can see here, I'm drawing her dress on top of her body, kind of like a paper doll. I like to do things this way when I plan on saving two different versions of the drawing with and without the skirt. it's much easier than drawing it all as like one piece than trying to redraw her body underneath. Okay, so moving on, we've got Chilly Breezes, and this was a pony I was really excited to do because this is a doll that I actually owned as a kid and still own, so there was definitely some nostalgic excitement in drawing this character. I was able to reference both the images to the right that I got offline and also reference the actual doll in real life, so I had so much fun with this character. She's also got a really cute design with these goggles and this weird shaped hat, so adding those was a lot of fun too. Next up, we've got Velvet Bow, and I really like this pony's design with a fancy hat and scarf, so I imagine she's like a sassy fashionista type, and I also put a bow in her tail to mirror the one in her hat. So last pony in this video, we've got Mittens, and there were actually two ponies called Mittens in Generation 3, so I'm taking inspiration from both dolls, although I am clearly basing my design more off of the later doll. I'm not doing the first doll mainly because the second one seems more unique, and also the first doll has a cutie mark that's identical to another Winter Ponies, and the second has an original cutie mark, so I'm doing her instead. Her backcard story mentions her liking snow cones, so I put a snow cone in her hoof, And I also wanted to do something a little different with her hair. As you can see, I'm giving her more thick curls, very unlike any other pony I've done so far. I think it'll be very cool if different ponies in the series have different hair textures, so this is something you're probably going to see again in future ponies. Okay, so that's all for this video, and the Generation 3 winter ponies are finally done. Like I said, I'll be continuing with the Valentine ponies in February, but until then I have some non-pony related projects that I want to share with y'all. I am going back to school soon, so I'll try my best to keep up with my upload schedule, but until then, thank you so much for watching.